thought I was a renegade then. I think I was ahead of my time. I started in Lancaster on July 4th, 1966. I came as a 5th grade teacher at Sierra School, and I have stayed with the district for 50 years. At that time, I got to be my own director of the curriculum, and we could take on projects and make learning fun for students. I was not the sit-in-your-seat kind of teacher. We were always doing something. I had the pleasure of working with a creative principal by the name of Mr. John Miller. He had us making kites for our students. Make a 9-foot kite. Where do you get the poles? How do you design it? How do you balance and do the geometry for it? Those were all things that you'd look at the kids and say, all right, here we go. On the Montreal Olympics, we did a run to Montreal, and we served a spaghetti dinner and had some Olympians come. One other activity, my students learned to play and performed at LPAC. They actually got performed at Dorothy Chandler down in LA. They went to Hearst Castle. We had great fun. Anything I could get students involved in outside of setting and doing worksheets. You have to be a problem solver and you have to be a thinker. You can't just always go, well, it's going to be in the book on this page and I'll read it and know what it is. I have to take the knowledge I have and use it to solve a problem. My first day as principal at Sierra School, at 6 o'clock in the morning, I get a phone call to please come, that vandals had hit the school. One wing of 4 classrooms had been burned and 7 other classrooms had been vandalized. And within one day, the family of Lancaster School District helped bring in furniture, set up classrooms, so we were down one day and we were ready to go. So we really worked together. In 2000, I worked on developing an after-school program called the CARES program that we work in conjunction and partnership with the City of Lancaster. And I worked with them for 4 years as kind of co-workers, and then I took over the whole CARES program in 2004 and was with it until 2012.
To have someone in your life, in your path, that you know is a go-to person, that's Joyce for me. The thing that I have most appreciated and that comes to my mind is just her sense of humor. To have a person in your life that reminds you not to take all of this too seriously, because it's important that we bring that sense of humor, that smile, that compassion to everything that we do. And she reminds me of that. She is my go-to person. So I know if I just need a friend to talk to, have a cup of coffee with, that's Joyce.
Somebody who has served in a district for 50 years, in a community for 50 years, deserves our appreciation and acknowledgement. I got hired the weekend before school started, and when I showed up, I had one day to get my room ready, and I walked in the room thinking I had a whole lot of work to do, and Joyce and a couple of other teachers had decorated my entire room, had distributed all the textbooks and supplies, and I was ready to go. And that sort of typifies my relationship with Joyce over the years. And when she became a principal, that was one of the things the teachers would always comment about her, is that she took care of the people that she worked with. She's just sort of the person who takes care of everyone.
When I came in, we were a family, and we still are a family. We all help each other out, and having the support and knowing that you were not alone out there. If you had a question, you could pick up the phone and call people, and they'd either come over or they'd help you find the solution. You were never alone.